Welcome aboard to the Heavy Metal Truckers, where we give our thoughts and perspectives on all things heavy, even if you don't like it. We are your hosts. So, Frosty can't be here for this. Hopefully he's at the tail end of stuff that he's dealing with. He's beyond frustrated. It sucks for us, so it is what it is. Welcome to the industry. But in this video, we are doing another viewer request from the pit. And this one is VOB, Put the Gun Down, graciously provided by...
I'm gonna have to spell this out because I'm gonna say it. CEYI 02.
The one that requested the last one. Gotcha.
Yeah, the Mighty Island. Same guy that did Mighty Island. Or girl or whoever.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for this request, and let's check it out.
Somebody set the plane. Somebody kill with gun. Somebody wear the name, steal your money from yourself. Somebody claim the bait. Somebody make it crush. Somebody take the stand while the other hides with bloody hey. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Protect the crown. Protect the crown. Protect the crown. Protect the crown. Somebody set the plane. Somebody kill with gun. Somebody wear the name, steal your money from yourself. Somebody claim the bait. Somebody make it crush. Somebody take the stand while the other hearts will bloody head. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Protect the crown. Protect the crown. Protect the crown. Protect the crown.
I honestly believe if Mighty Island had been mixed the way this was, I would have appreciated it much more.
Yeah. I agree. It's interesting because when the song first started and they went into it and they hit the chorus the first time, I really wasn't feeling it at first.
And then all of a sudden you realize they were influenced by System of a Down in this one.
Yeah, like especially when she went through it a second time, it started to catch me a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, maybe. And then they went into the guitar solo, and from then on, I loved it. Like, from the guitar all the way to the end, I absolutely loved it. It definitely had a System of a Down feel.
I loved it from the first, after the first 10 to 15 seconds. I loved it because it reminded me so much of System of a Down when I was waiting for Surge to come in.
I know, right? No, like I did, like I said, the first time I was like, and then, yeah, by the end of it, I was loving it to the point where I was almost disappointed when it ended abruptly.
You and I both.
I agree. This was definitely better than Mighty Island. It was a big step up. And I also want to thank all the VOB fans out there that have commented.
You
all of them
guys,
extremely nice.
holy
They've
crap.
shot-
Yeah, sorry. It just, you guys have been phenomenal with the requests, your love for us covering them, which I know, not just musically, but there's a lot of stuff going on politically as well that we won't go into, which they definitely do shine in this current climate. So, which by the way, nice M16 in the, I believe it was an M16 in the album cover. Sorry, I am a gun guy, so yeah, hate me for all you want.
But they've been phenomenal, and they've they've virtually doubled our subscriber count.
Oh dear God, yeah, you guys have just been absolutely insane with that. We thank you for subscribing. We never ask for anyone to subscribe because that's not what we're here about. We are just, if you like it, cool, you'll subscribe. If not, then there's some other videos you can watch. So thank you immensely for that.
That's why you've never heard us ask the whole subscribe, like, comment thing, because if you want to, go ahead. You don't want to, we don't care.
Yeah. Now, that being said, before you go into that, I do want to ask something, because this is something that I've spoken to my wife, I've spoken to a buddy of mine, and to kind of get a basis of where we're coming from. So we currently are at about 500, almost from you guys alone. That being stated, I looked at our analytics not too long ago, and we're getting close to actually being able to monetize our stuff, which I never expected that to happen. However, given what we do, we cannot do monetization because we are actually listening to stuff. And so the only time we could potentially do monetization is if on our album reviews. And even then, I'd have to completely just put something else as the backing track. Copyright issues, obviously.
Rare trucking videos. Yeah.
Rare trucking videos as well. Now, that being stated, well, I'm going to ask the community this, because we're getting to that point, or coming close to it. If you guys were interested, we could look into setting up, I don't know if we would do Patreon, because there's not a lot we can offer you besides the videos we make, but would anyone be interested in if we were to set up a Patreon or like a buy me a coffee setup, and we do stuff that way, to where if you guys did choose to support us outside of like just watching our stuff, let us know. But more than likely, we're not going to be doing monetization just because of what we do here. So I'll go ahead and ask that now, because I feel like that's the better option given what we're doing. But anyways, as you were saying.
Yeah, another thing that could go along with it, about the only thing we can offer with any of it would be if this channel grows at all and we start getting more requests, it could eventually, not now, but eventually could like move your request higher up.
Yes, that is something we have looked into previously, because there was a point where we got a shitload of requests, and so
they're back down now. But yeah,
and right now, guys, we're coming up with thoughts on how to make some interesting stuff for you. Maybe doing some stuff that not everyone else is doing, or giving you different perspectives. We're getting to the point now to where we've got so much stuff that we've done and coming down the pipeline that we're getting to the point of scheduling stuff out into January. So the stuff that you're requesting, it's gonna be down the line. And so if you are interested in having your stuff seen sooner, we have considered the option of if you guys wanted to donate, then we'd move it further up the list. And we understand we're just a bunch of idiots, or a couple, sometimes 3 idiots on YouTube, and you don't give a damn, and that's fine if you're not. But if you were interested, then we would look into setting something up to where we could prioritize your request a little bit sooner. But yeah, this is all stuff we're still kind of spitballing ideas on. Again, we did not expect this to happen, not in the least bit. But yeah, we'll leave that up to you guys.
Anyway, back to the song after the little tangent.
Yeah.
No, I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I was kind of sad when it ended. By the end of it, when it ended real quick. But I'm also not surprised with them.
Yeah.
I know we got more of them coming. I think we got 2 or 3 more requests of them, including a System of a Down cover.
I did see that.
Yes. So be on the lookout for those, everybody. But yep, that's what I got on the song. Your turn.
Nice. Again, as I said before, about 10 to 15 seconds in, I was absolutely loving it because it reminded me so much of System of a Down. Not that I'm expecting these guys to completely do just System of a Down style stuff. Like, they have their own identity, but it is amazing to see someone that is bringing that new metal style life back into this and having the political lyrics that they do, but yet not do it in such a way that is completely shoved down your throat. It's basically just telling a story. And, well, telling a story and not with also activism. I mean, it's obviously there, but they're doing it in a way that's way better than a lot of activism stuff that I've been hearing out of the last 5 years. So, amazingly done there. I love the snare sound in this. Way better than Mighty Island. I remember Mighty Island, that was one of my biggest complaints, was the snare and just the sound of the drums and the bass sounding thin, which the bass still kind of sounded like the low end was a bit castrated on this, but there's also YouTube compression that could be going into this, so I'm keeping that in mind as well. But also, considering this was like a System of a Down style thing, a shitload of low end isn't necessary. But it does help fill in things nicely. I love the drums on this track, way better than Mighty Island. Vocals, I think were better, and guitars were solid. So, in the context of the mix, this was well done. Performance-wise, absolutely amazing. You girls are killing it. Just the fucking love of every god in mythology. Don't stray away from who you are. Always, like, there's no problem with experimentation, but please keep your identity and don't let the labels tell you where to go. Be the one that doesn't do it.
Yeah. Especially a small band or smaller, you know.
Exactly. But guys, that was our take on things, and sorry for the little bit of a tangent we went into and discussion we had, but we're kind of getting to that point to where I wanted to throw that out and ask. But guys, nonetheless, we appreciate you guys for coming along for the ride. If you have any opposition, please find us in the comments. Until next time, whether musically, lyrically, or literally, keep rolling heavy.